It is Friday. Good morning. As you can see, Anna is back here ready for our morning walkies. I'm so excited. Today is going to be full of a lot of different things. Low-key debating if I want to work this morning from the coffee shop or from home because I do need to get a video edited for YouTube. But if you're following me on Instagram and TikTok, then you know that I've been doing my vacation outfit series. I'm on day 24 and I actually need to film some new outfits for the last 6 days in the series. So I want to make sure I do those quick, like get ready with me vacation outfits today before I actually go to the African World Festival with my girl Elena from Fashion Lane, which if you follow me on Instagram and you watch my stories, you know that is my girlie. We be going out, we be having a time, and I'm really excited because it's actually going to be a packed weekend, which is the reason we have the vlog in the first place. As you can see, I'm in very, very, very casual clothing, an old sweatshirt from my sorority. Shout out to my Zaitas. And then just some quick Under Armour shorts to take Anna for a morning walk, and then I'm gonna change into something else for the rest of the day. So let's get this beautiful Friday started. Go. Decided to go ahead and work from a coffee shop because I just feel like I need some concentration, and something tells me being in my house I'm gonna get up and find like something random to distract myself every 2 seconds. And I would really just like to get this video edited and taken care of. By the way, if you are a video editor or know of someone who is looking to get some video editing work, definitely in the market, definitely ready to go ahead and make that leap. Leave me something in the comments, your email or something, and I will definitely reach out because your girl is tired of editing. Anyway, this is the outfit. I've been in this weird like model off-duty vacation vibes. I feel like this is a mix of both. And the crazy thing is actually this top and these pants are both from H&M. Totally unplanned. Yeah, the pants do need to be steamed, but honestly, I truly just don't care. And then the shoes are really old from ASOS. Truthfully, I need another pair because the straps are starting to separate, but that is a conversation for another day. So let me go ahead and get to the coffee shop and get some editing done. okay. No. Hold up. That's cute. Pretty sure I need this. But also part of what I like to do as well is I will peruse online, like the new ones, things like that, to keep everything up to date. So when I do go to link my outfits and things like that, it's all in one easy, convenient place. So I'm not hunting up and down for pieces I'm eyeing up, things in different categories. And it's just easy to link everything. So I like to keep everything, like I said, nice and in one place. And then I also do use the Karma plugin because this helps me to make sure that I get all these amazing pieces on sale, because I have said this before, your girl does not like to spend any unnecessary coin if she don't have to. So while I wait for the tea to boil, I am actually getting my studio all set up to shoot. I actually decorated this for my last day as an engineer. Here's what that looked like. And then this is just some of the leftover greenery that I decided to keep because I thought this would be really cute as I filmed the last of my vacation series, keeping the tropical vibes. I have all my clothes for my upcoming shoots nice and organized. I like to keep them out where I can see them. And this also makes sure if they're ironed and things like that, they don't get wrinkled. But this is how all the lighting looks. I can turn on those lights as well. And then this is how the camera is set up to make sure that I'm nice and full body and get my outfit. So let's get filming some of these outfits. Y'all see me glistening. I would love to tell you I just got done working out. I'm actually just about to work out, hence the workout outfit. You have seen this one from Ivy Park Adidas. Absolutely love it. But I did get through 5 outfits in a little over an hour and 15 minutes. I would say that really isn't bad. The nice thing now, because I don't have my day job, is I don't have to rush it. So I really am slowing down, trying to make sure that I'm catching details, definitely learning to tell a little bit more of a story than just like throwing on clothes. And I am going to play around with, after my vacation series is over, doing more talking style get ready with me videos. The hard part for me is really just being like succinct about it when I'm putting on the outfits. It's like I definitely can ramble on it. And the hard part is while it's great to have a script and you can be like done, I do find that the gems that I be having for y'all do come in those like moments where I just went off on a random tangent, like off script, and really was like, ooh, okay, that little gem right there, that little itty bitty. And I also do feel like, I know it can be really hard to kind of like get comfortable, and I know I don't give like shy and things like that, but I definitely will say there are times where it does feel like my personality more organically comes out, and there are times where I do feel like I have to like remind myself, hey girl, get off script and make sure you being you and make sure you being bubbly. So it's really like, that's been really interesting, especially doing like the short form videos, because you just have such a limited time compared to the long form videos, and it can be a little hard. Like I know TikTok right now definitely feels like the talking videos do well, but then Instagram it doesn't. I'm trying to figure out how to film once for both platforms, how to kind of catch all the content at once instead of trying to like film it, go crap, okay, I'll film it one way this way, then re-film the whole thing again the other way, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna work out. It is a glute day today because I had my nice yoga session yesterday, and then I'm gonna shower. I need to shave my legs. It looks like it's gonna rain, which I'm really sad because I am supposed to do like the African World Festival today with my friend Elena. So I'm hoping this weather act right, because while I want to be outside, I'm also not trying to be wet and outside. So finished the workout and now it's time to walk the dog. You ready, baby? Are you? Oh, Lord, you're ready. Running just a little bit late, which is why I didn't like film the makeup and getting ready, because literally I need to be headed out the door. But this is what I'm wearing to the African World Festival. I'm thinking that this might be a little bit dressed up, but I honestly don't care. I am like in my island girl. I am outside. I am loving the summer. Like, the weather here in Michigan has been so hit or miss. So if there is sunshine and outside to be had, I am trying to be outside and show body. So like I mentioned earlier today, I just feel like I am in vacay mode. I just want to dress like I am permanently on vacay and never left. So this is what I'm going with. I'm gonna grab a denim jacket just in case the weather does change, and let me take you to the World Festival. It's a little soft drizzle. Who decided?
God.
This is gonna be in the background of my audio. Lord, are you still
playing with it?
You still drizzling or not?
I was crying about it too.
This
is when you know it's getting close to the time.
Yeah, girl, cause I'm like, why am I tearing up over this?
I was literally crying.
I'm a thug.
And I was mad, and I was like, God, you just don't want me to be.
It is Saturday. It's supposed to be rainy all day today, so I'm actually not quite sure what I'm gonna do. I do need to finish up editing the video for Sunday to be posted, and I do like to take advantage when the weather kind of does suck like this to do a little bit more admin work. So I might do a little bit more video editing on another video, schedule up some stuff because the Polo Classic did get moved to Sunday. So I'm about to do my morning routine, take Anna for a walk, and figure out what I want to do for breakfast. Because I really don't know what I plan to do today and my period has started, I am just hot. I really don't feel like doing much. So I went with this really simple LNA dress. You have seen this before. I just love this dress. It's so comfortable, it's so breathable, and just I feel so good in it always. Like no matter how I'm like feeling, even if I'm like bloated or I just feel like not my usual self, something about this dress just really does make me feel like comfortable. I don't know about y'all, but I'm all about like I need to be comfortable generally, but when I'm on my period, it's like nah, I gotta be extra comfortable. For shoes, it's the Steve Madden joints because again, they are just super comfortable. You know, I'm really not worried about being the hot girl on the hot girl walk, so I really don't worry about like dressing up too much for that. But this is also an outfit that after I'm done walking Anna, I could easily throw on some jewelry, grab a bag, and head to like the coffee shop and get some work done or something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take her for one, and we're gonna get the day started. So typically Sundays are like my day to do absolutely nothing. Honestly, I like to lounge, have a little CBD. I'll spend a couple hours like scheduling out content and things like that. But with the weather, the Polo Classic got moved to today, and I'm actually really bummed because for me, I found like the downside, as much as the events look fun on Instagram and on like the videos and things like that, there's a lot of planning that actually goes into just attending an event depending on the event, and this being the Polo Classic, it's like I first got invited at the very last minute. I got invited on Thursday, and the event was originally on Saturday, and then I didn't find out until Friday that it got moved until Sunday. So that's a little frustrating because not only do I not really have my outfit like pinned down entirely, because of course, like for a brand, if you're inviting an influencer, it's because you also want them to curate an experience, right? You don't want an influencer just to kind of like come up and do nothing. So, I really do pride myself in putting on like fun outfits and really trying to come up with like a whole look, a whole vibe. So I'm just like, crap, okay, now I have to. So now I do feel like I'm scrambling just a little bit, hence the CBD a little earlier in the morning than I usually would. Because I am a Virgo, I have myself planned to a T in my mind. So my original plan for the day was to get up and go do a photo shoot really quick downtown, then have a nice little morning, get home around like noon, get dressed, and then head over to the classic. And now it's like, yeah, none of that's about to happen. So I'm trying to think through in my head, like right now, what do I think I'm gonna wear? From a food perspective, even if I get there late, like I'm probably gonna be there from at least 2 to 6, so that's 4 hours. So it's like I want something to eat, and of course I want it to be cute. So I want to set up a cute little picnic situation, and then of course like packing all my camera equipment. By no stretch am I complaining, and of course I could be like, you know what, I really don't feel like doing this. But it is a lot of work, and these are things that I want you to keep in mind, whether you are a content creator or you are a brand thinking about reaching out to a content creator to come to your event. It really is rude to give people less than 48-hour notice, especially for something like this. It'd be different if it was just like a networking event. But the Polo Classic, like you want to come extra, you want the big hat, you want the like dresses, the umbrellas, the picnic baskets. So to give somebody like 48 hours to kind of like pull that together, and this is no shade. This is also just me processing. I feel like I said, I'm a Virgo. So in my mind, I had my schedule, had all these things that I was going to try and do today. And I really just dislike when I thought I was going to be able to do something and now I'm not. I think most people obviously, right? It's like you thought you were going to have this or you thought you were going to do this and then it got canceled. You're just a little disappointed or you're a little frazzled. And like most people, like you just don't want your plans thrown off like that. Side note, the reason I'm putting the setting spray on the brush is, as you can see, I have lash extensions and I am not trying to mess that up. And I know Morphe has some oils in it, so that tends to make your lash extensions not last as long, breaks down the glue and things like that. So also mad props to the girlies that like can truly talk through this process, because I will not lie. I'll be sitting here trying to focus really, really hard to get this done. And of course, I'm on a little bit of a time crunch, so I'm trying to get this done as quick as possible, but also talk to you and keep it like consistent because you don't want to have to like chop and screw putting on the makeup. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and focus on getting this done. So typically on a Sunday, I would be headed downtown to Detroit. I really do like to spend a Sunday in Detroit. There's something about the energy. Of course, I can get my coffee from the Siren. I get my avocado toast from Avalon Bakery, and usually I'll sit out at like Campus Martius or a different park. I really like to people watch. I really like to just take in the sounds of the city. There's just something very grounding and like resetting about that process for me. So it's a little bit different than normal. But I did get some good news that there is food available at the event, so I do not have to stress out about trying to go run to the grocery store and put together a cute little picnic basket. I'm just gonna go ahead and pray that the food trucks there have something that I would like to eat. So I'm just worried about packing a cute little blanket situation and finalizing my outfit. So I'm pushing up my schedule a little bit. Usually I would spend probably like most of the morning from like 9 to about 1 in Detroit and then come back home, schedule out some posts for like 2 or 3 hours across all my different platforms, choosing the right music, syncing everything up, getting the descriptions written out is a little bit of a time consuming process. So I usually spend some time on Sunday to do that, so I'm not scrambling during the week to try and get stuff posted, and I can really focus on creating more content and reaching out to brands and things like that. So I'm pushing that up to right now, scheduling out reels for Instagram, TikTok, and my Pinterest ideas, putting things on my Like to Know It account, not just the outfits, but also if you do follow me on Like to Know It, you see that I do roundups and things like that as well, pieces I'm eyeing up. So I'm hoping to be done with that around 11, 11:30. Get ready around 12-ish. I already have the makeup done. So I just need to finalize my fit and then be out of the door hopefully around 12:30, 1 o'clock to get to the Polo Classic by 1:30 at the latest. So yeah. Got everything I wanted to get done. Obviously not going to the grocery store because I'm gonna get food there. I think this is what I'm going to go with. I will not lie, my period is whooping my behind. I am hot, I am having hot flashes, and I've talked about this. I love this dress. I feel very flattering and very amazing. Even though this isn't the most breathable dress, I am going to go ahead and risk it because of the event, because of the coverage. I always feel like it's important when I do get the opportunity, especially when I know I will be probably in the newspaper or on the news, to be wearing black owned, to be representing black owned brands. I feel like we see enough of all the other designers, retrofit, Dior, all that stuff. So I am very intentional with what I choose, so I am gonna go with this. But to make sure that I don't die of heat exhaustion, not only do I plan to actually bring along this fan to make sure I'm nice and cool, I actually do have my little handheld fan as well. I will be wearing a hat. And then as you can see, I have my little picnic basket. This actually belonged to my great grandmother. I have 2 beach towels. This pink bag is my camera bag, so I'm gonna treat that as my purse and get everything in there, from my wallet, keys, obviously my camera. I have my iPhone tripod. I need to figure out how to fit my bigger tripod in here. And then for seating, they said to bring a lawn chair, but I actually think I'm gonna bring this really comfy poof, because I feel like between actually being able to sit on it or lean back against it, this is gonna be nice and comfortable. I'm really not trying to be carrying a bunch of different things, but I'm also trying to figure out if I should bring this little table tray from Target. If you saw my little short Hennessy promo video, you have seen this. So I feel like if I am gonna eat, it's gonna keep my food and stuff off of the ground, and then it'll just be a cute setup too for photos. But we are also reaching maximum hand capacity. I'm really not trying to do like 20 trips down to the car, and then once I get there, I'm really not trying to lug a bunch of stuff. So real life decisions are being made because it is 12:30 and I need to be heading out the door in like the next 10 minutes. back look a little crazy, but a time was had. It was so much fun. That was my first polo match. I have so many questions and I'm not sure who to ask, but the content was contenting. The game was great. The fashion show, I actually really enjoyed some of the designers, because I will say, for me, some designers generally, right, like no matter what city where they're from, are hit or miss. So there were a lot of like new designers I was introduced to that was really cool, and I met a lot of cool people as well. I will say I lost my nail as soon as I got there, which was a little embarrassing to be like this the whole time. And the worst part is I actually keep spare glue in my car, but because I was lugging so much stuff and I was by myself, I didn't want to like set my stuff down, go walk all the way back to my car just to get some nail glue, to walk all the way back and ask a random stranger. Like, not that I didn't feel safe at all, honestly, and I did leave my stuff kind of unattended to like take some photos and do some things, and people were really nice, but I will say you just never know. So I just went ahead and had the one nail missing, and everybody was really polite and didn't bring it up. I got tons of compliments on the outfit. So I'm about to settle into my favorite Sunday ritual that I started years ago, and that is getting pizza from Crispelli's. I might smoke a little bit to unwind because my period is perioding. Like, I was an extra 10 degrees. It was already 80 degrees out there. I was like an extra 10 degrees hotter. So I was just hot. You can see the tan line. Like, I was in the sun, but enjoyment was had. Got the crispy, crunchy garlic bread. My real ones know I have a sweet tooth, so I get two, that's right, 2 chocolate chip cookies. These are some of the best chocolate chip cookies in my opinion. Like, they are gooey, they are delicious. Ugh, so excited. Then I also get a Caesar salad because we have to have some vegetables before we enjoy our pizza. Honestly, Crispelli's has a lot of delicious pizzas, but I have been obsessing with their white pizza. I usually add mushroom and arugula, but looking at the pizza, they might have been out of arugula today, but that is okay because I actually have some spinach in the fridge that I can add on top of this as well to make this extra delicious. Wow. Fresh out of the shower, I did already cleanse my face. I have been using the CeraVe Hydrating Cream to Foam. I have found over the years, I am 31 now, gonna be 32 in September. Honestly, a lot of the like face washes that have the like acids and things like that aren't really necessary for my skin. The important thing is just to clean it off and get it hydrated. So I'm gonna go in with my Clean Beauty Hydration Mist. You see that I use this in the mornings as well. You've seen that I use this in the morning as well. I just love the way it smells. I do feel like it is super hydrating. After that, I've been using Ren Clean Skincare Pumping Essence. Oh my gosh. When I say my skin actually feels really hydrated, like I normally have normal skin, so it doesn't feel dry, but it also has never really felt like super dewy or oily, but this does make my skin feel nice and hydrated. The other nice thing is like a little goes a long way. Like, that's all I need to get nice and hydrated. And if you are somebody who is sensitive to scents, that has no smell at all to it, so that's really good as well. So this is the new product that I'm really excited to try, and it is Versed Retinol Serum. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that on Fridays I do my unboxing. I share PR gifts. So Versed gifted me with a few different products, and this is the first one of theirs I'm going to actually try out, and I'm very excited because I've been wanting to use retinol. Again, being in my 30s, and these forehead wrinkles from just being very expressive are starting to catch up with me. So I'm excited to put retinol to the test and see if it's worth the hype. I won't lie, I know most like brands say to do a patch test. I just go at it. But I will say, if you are somebody who has sensitive skin, definitely consider doing this just like on your neck or right underneath your chin. I find that if you do end up getting a random like breakout or pimple there, that's obviously the place people are the least likely to notice. Knock on wood, I've not had a product ever really like screw up my skin, so I'm hoping to not have any crazy reaction to this. But that's the other reason I was waiting until, because I know that I don't really have anything planned tomorrow but editing, so that way if my skin does decide to freak out, I'll have a day or two to like get it back together. Then lastly, finishing up with Ren Clean Skincare Overnight Balm. I do love this as well for being really hydrating. It is super thick. It's almost like a salve, I would say. Again, a little bit here goes a long way. However, I know some people like to do like the whole sludge putting extra thick layers on at night. I don't feel the need to do that. I also understand that my skin is like considered normal, so I don't feel the need to like dredge on a thick layer. This feels really thick enough and my skin wakes up, as you've seen this weekend, nice and dewy and super healthy. So that was my entire weekend, my second official weekend as a full-time content creator. If you're enjoying these videos, make sure not only to like, but subscribe. Turn on the notifications so you do not miss a video, because I'll be continuing to share outfit ideas, lifestyle, travel. If things go according to plan, I have a really big trip coming up in the fall, but I actually will be in Chicago near the end of this month for the Barbie Cafe. So I'm going to probably do a weekend vlog in Chicago as well. So plenty of reasons to follow along. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye!